Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shalaka and I create videos on my lifestyle. So if you guys are interested, please subscribe to my channel and keep on watching. Now guys, my today's video is going to be my birth story. I'm going to tell you guys exactly and how my birth story went and what all happened, what was my reaction, what I was feeling, what was Akash feeling, and how we got done with everything, the procedure, and the most important thing is that why we went for the C-section. Now I assume you guys don't know the reason that why did we go for a C-section, planned C-section. So in this video I'm going to let you know all of that, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions, so all that questions are going to get answered. So stay tuned and just grab something because this is just going to be a story time, and let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to tell you the reason why I went or we went for a planned C-section. Now from the time I conceived, from the time I came to know that I was expecting, I was pregnant again, I decided that I have to have a normal delivery. Now this was something just in my mind, and I was doing so much research, I was reading so many books, and I had heard experiences of people who had a C-section, cesarean or a normal delivery. And of course I think everyone, मतलब mostly लोग normal delivery prefer करते हैं, and वो ही मेरे दिमाग में भी था. Even I wanted to go for a normal delivery, so I kept everything possible in my hands, in my way. जो भी था पॉसिबल मैंने किया नॉर्मल डिलीवरी के लिए, ट्राई करने के लिए. बट जैसे बोलते हैं कुछ चीज़ें आपके हाथ में नहीं होती है, एग्जैक्टली लाइक दैट दिस थिंग वॉज नॉट इन माई हैंड, एंड माई प्रेगनेंसी वॉज गोइंग रियली वेल, एवरीथिंग वॉज ऑल गुड. बट वंस आई वेंट इन फॉर माई 9th month का सोनोग्राफी, दैट वॉज ऑन द 16th of March. So as soon as I went for that, and I was lying there on the bed and my mom was there with me. She was sitting right in front of me. We both could see the baby. The doctor was telling us about the baby, and he was telling us that the baby is very healthy. He was telling us that the baby is absolutely fine. The moments are fine. Everything looks pretty normal. My placenta was in position. I had like enough. My cervix was fine. I was not dilated by then, but I had still 1 month to go. This was just the starting of my 9th month, you guys. मतलब मुझे सिर्फ 9th month start हुआ था. So the doctor told us that the baby's weight is a bit more, and that was the reason he was concerned. So I immediately, when he told me this, I asked him that is there anything to worry about, and the first thing he told, it's not like a major thing. But you should like consult a doctor with these reports and he'll let you know. So at that time, my baby's weight, Amira's weight was 11 something. So she was already over 3 kgs at the starting of the 9th month, and this was the reason of concern. So I immediately in the evening went and showed my doctor, my OBGYN, my file, my reports, sonogram reports. And he too was a bit in shock. The baby was doing very fine and healthy at the starting of the 9th month. और ऐसे कहा जाता है कि 9th month में बेबी का ग्रोथ सबसे ज़्यादा होता है. So as soon as he saw my reports, he looked at me and he was like, I think we'll have to go for a C-section. And the moment he told me this, I was literally devastated. I was like, no, this cannot happen to me. Because मेरे दिमाग में मैंने पूरा प्लान कर लिया था how I was going to give birth. I had my birth plan written down, and I had something else in my head. I wanted to go through labor. I don't know if you guys are going to say that I'm insane or something, but I really wanted to go through labor and experience everything. I didn't want to go for, no way I wanted to go for a planned C-section. But then he told us the consequences, what will happen if we do not go for a C-section. Of course, there were chances that I could have delivered normally, but the chances were like very low. So so then I just came back home and I talked to Akash, I talked to my family, and everyone was like, agar itna if you're going to bear so much of pain and in the end you'll have to go for a C-section because the baby is healthy, so there's no point in like, so there's no point of you bearing all that pain and taking so much of efforts when in the end we just have to go for a C-section. Instead, like, why not plan this? And I discussed with Akash, I discussed with my family again, and I was not convinced. Everyone was convinced that especially my mom, she told me, she was telling me that it's going to be very difficult for you. You're finding it easy now, and but later you'll have to face a lot of difficulty. So it's better if we just do a planned C-section. I know you had plans to go for normal, but this is what it is. And sometimes sometimes the situation is like this, that आप कुछ भी कितना भी कुछ भी सोच लो, but things happen the way they have to happen. So I convinced myself. It took me a lot of time. I was literally like swinging back and forth in between this decision for almost 10 days. It took me 10 days to literally confirm that yes, we are going to have a planned C-section. And ऐसे कुछ नहीं था कि in many cases people will say like, oh, doctors just fool you, or they just tell you this because C-section is like a way of making money. But इस मेरे केस में ऐसे कुछ था नहीं, because the doctor is like a very good friend of my dad's. So there was no chance he was going to tell us anything that was inappropriate. So yeah, that was basically the reason that why we went for a planned C-section. So once I confirmed with my doctor, he gave me a date between 1st of April to 5th of April, and he asked me to pick a date actually. So earlier I had picked up 4th of April, but then I don't know what happened, like 2 days later I just felt like I just started feeling so, I was so anxious all the time. So I thought like, why not first? Why should I wait 3 more days to meet my baby? So I was like, let's do it on the 1st. And that's how we decided to go for a planned C-section on the 1st of April. Basically the reason was very, very simple, nothing major. It was just that my baby was healthy and normal delivery के लिए काफ़ी problem होता था, इसीलिए मुझे C-section के लिए advice किया था, which I preferred later on. तो ये हो गया C-section का story. Now I'm going to tell you my birth story. This video is gonna be a bit long, you guys, because I have to tell you the whole story. I just cannot stop or miss some parts. So please bear with that. So on the 31st of March, I decided to go to my mom's place because the hospital which I was supposed to be admitted in was very close to her place. So on the 31st we decided that we'll go and we'll stay there at my mom's place a day prior. So Akash came in from work around in the afternoon at 4 or something, around 4, and then we were all packed and ready to go to my mom's place. So yeah, then we went there. It took us like quite some time to reach because there was a lot of traffic, and I went there. Once I went there, my mom had made biryani. So we really enjoyed the food, and each and every one of us was so excited, so nervous, because this was the first time that this was my first pregnancy, and everyone was so eager to meet the baby. And we finally knew the date, we finally knew the time, that tomorrow by this time she's going to be here. Again, I'm just saying she because I really felt that it's a girl. Though all my symptoms were showing that it's gonna be a boy, but I really kept my fingers crossed, and I really was hoping that it should be a girl. But of course, if it would have been a boy also, there was no problem. But I was leaning towards a girl more. And then I was told after 11 o'clock I was not supposed to have anything. After that, then we decided to go to sleep because I needed to get some rest. So my mom and Catherine, my sister, we three were in the bedroom. So we three were just lying and we could not sleep the whole night. We were continuously talking about how the baby is gonna be, and we were just guessing, we were playing games, we were laughing, and we were enjoying so much. And my sister, my elder sister Kritika, even she could not sleep at her place, so she kept on calling us and we were all up. So देखते देखते सुबह हो गई, and then I was told I was not even supposed to drink water after 11, so I was feeling like very thirsty. Of course I was also feeling very emotional because I was no longer going to be pregnant, and I thought that I'm going to miss all this pampering which I was getting. So yeah, I was also a bit emotional at that point, but I was so excited to meet the baby also. So subah, I think at 6 o'clock, all of us we got up and we started getting ready. I went in and I took a good bath because I was going to go in for a C-section. तो मुझे पता था. Actually मेरे mom और मेरी sister का भी C-section है. So they had like literally told me everything what was going to happen, and I was quite well prepared. So first thing I wanted to take a good bath. So I went in for a bath. I took a nice hot bath. I came out, but I could not have any water, nothing to eat. So I was starving because pregnancy में इतनी खाना खाने की आदत हो जाती है, and then it was summer, so I was drinking a lot of fluids to keep my body hydrated. So even that was, so I was getting a bit uncomfortable at this point. At around 7:30, I started to feel like really thirsty, and we were supposed to reach the hospital at 8. So my mom, Akash, they all had their tea, and we left for the hospital. So that hospital is just like 20 minutes apart from my mom's place. So we went in there, and I know that you guys have seen the vlog, my birth vlog, and all of you can relate to this now. So I went in there, and as soon as we went in, we did the admission. They gave us some forms to fill. They asked for my blood reports and everything was going on. So that took around like 1 hour, and then after once we reached there, after half an hour, that they gave us our room, and we went into our room. I saw the room first. We well sanitized the room, even though it was very clean and sanitized, but still we preferred that we should sanitize with our own hands. So हमने वो sanitize किया पूरा bed and everything, and our hospital bags were kept down in our car. So I told Akash to go and get them because I had to change. And after I changed, immediately they started the IVs and the medication. So yeah, looking at that, Akash is really scared of like vaccinations, IVs and injections. So he was there with me all the time, so he could not see that, and he was all emotional. My mom was there, Catherine was there. I had like almost 4 or 5 people with me. Later my dad came in, my sister also came in, elder sister. So once they put me on an IV, I guess from around 9 o'clock till 12:30 I was on IV. We were told a night before that the doctor should be here around 10 and we should start the procedure, but that did not happen. Obviously they were taking some time, so I decided to tell Akash and mom to go back home to have something like breakfast and then come back, because these guys were like literally on tea since morning. मुझे तो कुछ खाना ही नहीं था, but they could eat, so I convinced them to go. They were not ready to listen to me. They wanted to stay, but I was like no, आप जाओ. तो फाइनली मैंने उनको कन्विंस करके घर भेज दिया कुछ खाने के लिए. एंड माई सिस्टर, माई एल्डर सिस्टर कृतिका वॉज देयर विद मी. सो वी बोथ वर सिटिंग एंड द नर्स केम इन. वो लोग जाके 10 ही मिनट हुए थे और उतने में नर्स आते हैं एंड शी टेल्स मी दैट टेक यू टू द OT. So I was like, this is it. Actually before that I just did a story on my Instagram, I remember. I just put the story here. So I was just giving you guys briefs about like what's going on and everything. And as soon as I was done with my story, the nurse came in. I remember this very well, and she was like, we have to take you to the OT. We are going to start with the procedure. So I was pretty excited, but I also wanted mom and Akash to be there at that time. But ठीक है. So वो लोग नहीं थे तब. So then I went in for my operation, and these guys, Didi immediately called Akash and everyone, and she told them that she's been taken to the OT. So they had not even reached home yet. They just came back from like midway. They came back, and so midway they came back, but it was like late because the nurse had already taken me in, so we could not talk. And Akash says he wanted to tell me something, but he could not say that. But I don't know what it is. Later I asked him to tell me like what he wanted to say, but he's like, no, that moment has passed, and now I'm not going to tell you. So I was like, okay, fine. So yeah, they had taken me in, and as soon as I went in, they put me on this stretcher type bed. It was like very narrow. I could only lay my back on that. I could like I had hand rest, and they had like something to keep the legs. So it was very narrow. And throughout my pregnancy, I had read, everyone had told me that you should not lie on your back. That's like you don't lie on your back. And I had to like lie on a stretcher type bed like straight. So that was very uncomfortable for me. And I was already very thirsty, exhausted, and the IVs and everything was already had taken life out of me. But that the worst part was yet to come. So yeah, so she told me to lay on the bed, and then she started putting all the IVs and all the preparations. The doctors started coming in. I approximately think there were 4 doctors. One was the gynac, one was the pediatric, and there were 2 more doctors. I guess one was the assistant doctor and one more doctor. And then I had almost 3 nurses also there, present there. So as soon as the doctors came in, I remember he told me to get up, and he told me like to bend over, मतलब ऐसे bend करके बैठना है, so that he could like clearly see my backbone, my tailbone, and because he had to give me anesthesia in my tailbone. So this was the thing I already knew. So then he injected me, and I got my anesthesia. As soon as I got my anesthesia, I lay down and I started going numb. I could not like feel anything down from my waist. Not like literally anything. You can feel the moments, but you do not feel the pain. But you can surely feel the moments. The moments when they are literally cutting you, they are putting your hands inside you. This is gonna be like TMI for the people who do not want to listen, but you can feel it. You can like literally feel it, like when you put your hand in a bucket of water and you move things around, how does your hand feel? The same feeling you have going on in your stomach. So they did this, and then they were continuously, the anesthesia doctor was talking to me like, what does your husband do, what do you do, and how he just kept me busy talking to me. And I was covered from down here, so I could not see like what's going on. They also gave me something to put in my eyes, but as soon as I did put that eye mask on, I started feeling a lot of nausea. So I just asked the doctor whether I can remove it, and he was like, yeah, बस नीचे मत देखना. So I was like, cool. तो वो mask मैंने निकाल दिया, and then I was feeling a lot of nausea. I was feeling that they are digging into my stomach, like literally searching for something. So what happened? The baby got scared and the baby moved up. So that was the reason that the doctor told me that we'll have to push the baby down, because baby नीचे नहीं आ रहा है. So, and the baby was very scared, so we'll have to push it down. So like 2 of them literally pushed the baby down from here. They were continuously with their full power, they were pushing the baby down, and at that point I was in so much of pain. Like, this was the part my sister and my mom did not tell me about, because they did not have this part, they did not go through this part. I had to go through it because the baby was up. So they were pushing the baby down from literally here, and I remember for good 40 seconds did they push the baby down, and the baby was not ready to come out. And after 30 seconds, like, I felt like I was going to pass out because of the pain, and I was feeling so uncomfortable. I was like in an anesthesia. I had a lot of nausea going on. So as soon as that happened, I think the doctor injected me with some medication, I don't know, but after that medication I felt a bit dizzy, like I went off to sleep. I could like I just remember flashes after that. So as soon as that happened, he gave me that medication. I could just remember flashes. So the first flash I remember is they took the baby out. The doctor was holding her legs, and he showed me, this is your baby. Like, congratulations, this is your baby. And I just looked at her, but I was so much in that all that medication that I could not like react anything. I was all numb. But I remember that moment, and after that, I think they took the baby. After that, I really don't remember anything. They took the baby. I think they cleaned her. They started cleaning her. They did not tell me whether it's a girl or a boy. I kept on asking them, and the doctor told me that, what do you want? Do you want a girl or a boy? So I don't remember whether I answered that question to him because I was so dizzy. I just went off to sleep, I think. And later, one of the nurses came to the right side of my head. I was lying like that, and she came to the right side of my head, and she brought the baby, and she was like, "Look, this is your baby. This is your baby girl." And I just heard. I heard that. I looked at her, and she brought a baby like really close to me so that I could kiss her. So I kissed her, and she took away the baby, and after that, I think I passed out. Of course, then they did the stitches. I did not feel anything. I was in complete anesthesia. Not complete anesthesia, partial anesthesia, but I was completely numb, and I went off to sleep. So they later transferred me to my room, and which you guys have seen in the video. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it down, or I'll put it up just in case you guys want to tap and watch that one. So in that one you can see like what had happened and how they bought me, what were the doctors saying, everything. So after that they moved me to my room. I was monitored with a lot of devices, and then the next flashback I remember is I saw mom, Akash and everyone coming into my room, and every one of them were crying. Matlab, literally mom was crying, my sister was crying, Catherine was crying, Akash was crying, every one of them were crying. So I just remember their crying faces. I could not speak much, but I asked them, did you see the baby? So they were like, no, they haven't yet given it to us. We're just waiting for the doctors to give her to us. And then I asked them again, it's a girl, right? So yeah, so my dad was like, yeah, it's a girl, you wanted a girl. She is a girl, finally she's here, you just rest now. And so yeah, that happened, and after that I was resting for almost that whole day. So this procedure went on for like almost 1 hour 40 minutes, the whole operation. I delivered the baby at 1:41 p.m. I remember that quite well, and also the doctors told the same time to Akash. So yeah, with that we come to the end of my birth story. After that, I was completely resting, and my sister and my mom were feeding the baby. Of course, it was a C-section, so first we had to give her some formula. I could not feed her for the first 2 days. So yeah guys, with that we come to the end of this story time. That was my whole C-section, planned C-section ka story. I hope you guys could relate or find this video fun. If you guys like the content I create, please share the video and keep subscribing. If you haven't already, please press the notification bell so that you guys are updated every time I upload a new video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.